In 2013, we decided to put in a rain garden here. If you know anything about this campus, you know that we have an awful lot of parking spaces up above. And it all drains to the same drainage ditch. And it used to be something like Niagara Falls coming out of the culvert, just right on down. And there was nothing to stop it until it got to the pond. And as it went, it was taking dirt, trash, whatever, into the pond. So we decided, with Dr. Anderson's help, to put in a rain garden. Now, I didn't know anything about rain gardens at that time, so I really had no idea what we needed to think about. The drainage, the soil, and you just talked about, thank you, the soil test, the area, whether we were going to have a lot of sun, we're full sun out there. Whether we're going to have shade, the context, what the usage was around it, maintenance and the cost. Those were the concerns when we started to build a rain garden. Again, I knew nothing about rain gardens, and I found at my house that I had the same issues. One side drains from the hill, because my house is on a hill like this, like that. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. You think I am, but I'm not exaggerating. And the side yard comes right off my neighbor's driveway. Okay? So, yes, rain garden was in order. What we did here, and this is the complex, and you can see what I am talking about with all of the parking areas. And it's all draining right down there. All of these parking areas from up here. This is the building. This is the building we're in now. It does not drain that much that way, but anyhow, that gives you some idea of what we were dealing with. So, we looked at all of the various things that we were talking about and said, okay, what do we do with this? This is what was happening with the pond. The first thing we did was decide on a spot, and that took a lot of debate. But we found a spot above the pond, about, 20 yards above the pond, and the first thing we did was skin it. Now that sounds like the wrong thing to do, but if any of you have Bermuda grass, you know what that is like in fighting it. So we wanted to have as clean an area as possible. We amended the soil because, of course, most of it had washed away. Then built in, I'm going to flip through some of these because we've already talked about it. We amended the soil. We put in rock berms on either side. Now the top side was a little bit higher to slow the water down. The back side has an exit so that what is not caught in the rain garden itself would then flow on into the pond. There you go. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was about this time of the year when we were putting it in. slogged through a lot of water. But then we started to plant. And we wanted to put in plants that were water tolerant, drought tolerant, native, and didn't cost a whole bunch.
Low maintenance too.
And low maintenance. That's always a good idea. Okay, it took a lot of digging, yes. But we got it done. And non-invasive, that was another requirement. So, these were the things that we decided on. And this is just an idea. But again, native plants are going to work better. We got the northern sea oats, beautiful little plants. We got the hardy hibiscus. I don't know if you are familiar with that plant. It is positively gorgeous. I, for years, got the hibiscus for Mother's Day, didn't we all? Mm-hmm. Okay, we got the hibiscus for Mother's Day, and by, July, August, I had killed it already. So, hardy hibiscus comes back every year and has this gorgeous flower. And they come in a lot of different colors. Ours is a ruby red, and it's just fantastically gorgeous when it blooms. Now, in the winter, it looks like dead sticks. Don't worry about it, okay? We got the blue flag irises, which are a water iris, fantastic, beautiful. Sweet spire, which is a small bush that held on to the sides. Joe Pye weed, the common rush. We put in bee balm, which we thought was going to form a barrier in front. It didn't quite do it, but there were other issues as well. Muley grass, again, a beautiful grass. It gets big, it's purple in the fall, and so it's a gorgeous grass, and it holds the soil. And the black-eyed Susan, the Rebecca. And we have two different kinds. I did not realize, I had never seen before, the giant Rebecca, which again makes a beautiful, beautiful flower in the late summer. So these were all natives that fit our criteria. This is just what the various ones.
And you can find lists on native plants. Just Google or whatever search engine you have. Just type in native plants to Tennessee, and you'll get more lists than you know what to do with.
Exactly.
Where do you purchase them? Where did you purchase the plants?
Locally.
Okay.
Martin's has them stuff. South Branch has
South
them.
Branch, Valley Growers.
Good.
When you go to the local nurseries, they're more likely to have them. Not that Lowe's and Home Depot and all the others
Yeah.
won't
Okay.
also have them. But go in and ask where their native plant section is, and they'll show you. Now, there's some native plant nurseries up north of Nashville. If you get interested in that, there's a Tennessee Native Plant Society Association. You can Google that, and it can tell you some of the nurseries as well as list of plants.
Also, the Nashville rain gardens. If you Google Nashville rain gardens, will give you a list of rain garden plants for this area that are native plants. So, as I said, there's my native hibiscus. Isn't she pretty?
That's a guy. That's Lord Baldwin.
No. This was a consort.
Oh.
Okay. So these are some of the sweet spire. Yes, those are some of the plants that we were talking about. Again, in the winter, none of these look like they're doing much. in the spring and summer, they start to be an absolutely gorgeous asset to the property.
Now, in the winter, you can have that, if you leave them grow, and leave the sticks up, you've got some cover for wildlife.
Exactly.
If you want birds and this sort of thing.
So, again, what we did, and putting in a rain garden is not as difficult as it sounds. When people first say, oh, you ought to build a rain garden. Clear it so that you don't have to fight the Bermuda. Enrich the soil. Find native plants. Make sure you've got the berms in. Find native plants that are going to survive and plant it. And then it becomes almost self-sufficient. Almost. There is some maintenance, yes.
How high are the berms? I mean,
Now, we put in the first berm, and we need to put more rock in now
Yeah.
because ours have sunk. But the first one is about, we did about this high.
okay. And it's right on top of the soil, or the
Yes.
grass was there? Okay.
Yes.
3 to 6 inches above ground level.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you would like to walk down, today's a little cool, but you can see what we did with the rain garden. It's not that difficult to do, and it saves a great deal, and it then becomes a beautiful garden feature as well. So,
If you don't want to walk out to the back, as you drive out and you go right, just before you get to the horse arena, right next to the pavement is a rain garden. And the pavement was literally just crumbling, washing away from the water running on it. And that's the most recent one.
yes,
put in.
that's the most recent.
And the
recent
largest too, I think.
one. It is. It is a different type of rain garden. It's not. It is stopping the wash off from that parking lot. It does not flow into the others as directly. But yes. But we do have plans to put in more because we will be saving more water. Do you have any other questions about rain gardens? My passion. I love them. Thank you so much for being here today. And if you have, thank you. And if you have any concerns that when you start putting your own in, give a call to the extension and they'll let us know, and we'll have someone help walk you through it.
That's
Thank you.
for Linda.
No, not anymore.